Hey guys, this is Reyian, and today I'm going to explain how I made not yet trance track. Okay, let's dive into the project. So this is the project. In this, initially I started with the bass. So this is the bass notes. So that's how the bass is. I actually randomly kept notes into the pattern to see how it goes. Like when I found this rhythm, I felt it's actually very interesting and very catchy. So on top of that, I actually made some ambience, which sounds like this. It's so minimal, but when we are actually listening with the bass and on top of the bass, like there is not much of the atmosphere actually going on. So when I'm playing this, it actually sounds very good. And the third one is this one. There's also some kind of ambient sound, but it's also considered as lead here because it's so good. It's so catchy at the time. So this is the third layer, which is like a lead. I didn't thought of the notes here also because I'm completely randomly mapping these notes out of nowhere because I don't never thought of like scale or key before I'm actually making this. So I'm just going wild here. So yeah, this is how it actually sounds. So it's only the initial four bars, but so the other four bars I actually added this tumbi sound. It's an Indian instrument, so it actually sounds like this. I mean, when I actually play without the effects, it sounds like this. But I added the reverb and all these things. Yeah, I've added the compressor and the Valhalla room to make it sound, reverbed. So that's the third sound. I mean the fourth sound. So these are the initial sounds. So this is how it's actually going to sound at that time. So yep, that's the first 8 bars. So for the next 4 bars, I actually kept them as a transition period. So these 4 bars are going to be the same. I added the violence here with a little volume automation. So it sounds like this. It fills the room, and also it's actually going to help the track as a build up. So to the next phase, because the next phase will be having a lot of synthesizers coming up. So yeah, this is how it's going to sound. So that's how the violins are taking the first 8 bars into the lead part. So this is the Kashmir's bass shot, and I made the lead out of it. So with that, so added some sequencer, to fill the ambience and the room. And the continuous kick for every beat. And these are the leads, and this is already there, like so the initial bass line. I'm adding this bass layer to make it more bassy and to complement the other sounds. So these are the leads. And the second one. The third one. And the fourth. So altogether the leads are actually sounding like this. And with the kick and with a lot of sound effects, it's going to sound like this. So I made another lead here, which is this one. It sounds like this. So it's Serum, Silent One, and Santur plugin, which is from the contact. So that's how the sound actually came, and this is how, along with all the other sounds, this is how that lead actually sounded. So I added snare for the last 8 bars to the drop. So after this one, the transition, here I added Santur, which sounds like this. With all the other instruments, here it sounds. So for the next 8 bars, it's actually the mix of samples and the instruments. It's the same instruments that I've already used, the Santur. It sounds like this, but with a different melody. So this melody is completely different from the previous one. So that is the reason, like you might feel like it's something new, but it's the same instrument but the new melody. And the violins, this is the same pattern, but I only kept the last violin part, like zum, that sound, with this Kashmir's bass shot. And yeah, this is how it sounds. So next one is like it's the same pattern as this one, like whatever I used for the Santur, but I've used for the previous lead, which I actually used here. So it's the same instrument, but the melody is different, and yeah, along with all the bass and everything, this is how it's actually going to sound. So this is the bass, I mean the lead sound. So with some kind of weird bass, which is this one. It's just like supporting lead or supporting bass, something like that. So that's why I kept it, and along with the sampler and this sequencer. Uh, yeah, this is how it sounds. So that's how the second drop I actually designed. So after the second drop, these 8 bars are the same thing, but with the different compositions. And like I kept the same lead with this note, and it sounds like this. So I'm using that in the transition period, which sounds like this. So for the last drop, what I did is like this is the initial part. Like these are the melodies that I made for the initial drop, like the first drop, and these are the melodies that I actually made for the second drop. And now I'm actually mixing the both. Like for the transition period, I mean for the build up, I'm using the first melody, and for the drop, I'm using the second melody at the third drop. So that's it for this video. If you have any questions or if you want me to make anything, like you can ask me that in the comments or like in the Instagram, which is in the description. So yeah, I think that's it for this video, and this is how the last drop sounds. Peace.